Guys, I just got back from a 7-day European cruise for my birthday. So come along with me on this birthday vlog as I take you on the trip with me. Welcome back to my channel. Do not forget to hit like and subscribe. So for my birthday this year, I'm turning 40 and I wanted to do something that I've never done before. I've never been on a cruise and I've always wanted to go to Europe. So I said, fuck it, let's do it. Let's go. I went on this vacation with my mom. So here we are heading to the airport to start our adventure. I have to say I have a friend and I'm gonna link her on my Instagram who hooked all of this up for me. So this was me in the airport trying to shoot this reel that I'm doing. If you follow me, you saw the reel. So we were trying to get this done and not have anybody watch us. This girl kept watching me. I was like, this is already awkward and you're just like staring at me. So we tried to just execute this quickly. So we had 2 flights. We flew to Canada, then we flew to Rome. So here we are entering Rome, walking through the airport. We had a shuttle that would take us to the cruise. So we are boarding the cruise. We did the Norwegian Escape cruise and this is the room. The cruise was amazing in itself. We honestly didn't even get to fully enjoy everything, but the room was nice and I totally get why everybody says get a balcony room because it was already small. I can imagine if I didn't have the balcony, oh my God, it would have been so tight. So by the time we got to Rome, it was basically time to sail off. So the first destination was to go to Naples in Italy. So we had our first excursion and the first excursion was a pasta making company. So this is us on the shuttle bus that is taking us to the pasta making company. It's a very old company, so we got to learn about the history and everything. It was a decent sized group of us that were here for this excursion. It was very beautiful and just interesting to kind of hear about this company and how it got started.
I get deformations of the fingers for this reason why. And as I told you, the width is the protector.
So after we toured the facilities, we got a chance to sit down and have a 3-course pasta lunch. So here we are going into the place. Here I am. He made us put on this hat. And the pasta was so good. It was so fresh. And these are just some shots that I got of Naples in the shuttle bus and just walking around. And it was just really beautiful. I wanted to come here mainly because of the architecture. And this is us sailing away. So we're on to our next destination. Next up, we went to Messina, which is basically Sicily in Italy. And we didn't have anything planned, so we decided to just go outside and hop in a tour bus and take a drive around. It was a very short tour ride. It was like $20, just so we can have an idea of some stuff that we wanted to kind of check out and see. So we got a chance to just drive around and look at the buildings and take some pictures and some videos. And it was just really beautiful. Again, what I came to Italy for was to just look at the buildings, the architecture. It was just so nice. We just had a really good time. The weather was beautiful there as well. Here I am with my mom. Here I am solo. And these are some of the buildings that we saw. We had to, when we got off the bus, we walked back and we just walked around a little bit to just check out everything that was in the area. And I was starving at this point and I was like, I am not leaving Italy until I get some pizza. So we made it a mission to try to find some place to sit down and eat. So but before we did that, we wanted to do some shopping. They have stores, obviously, just like us, but we did end up going to Pandora, and we got something from their exclusive Italian line that was made for Italy only. And then the sweet guy there told us about this place that serves the best pizza. Oh, so good. After that, I had an appointment at the spa for my birthday. I wanted to do a massage, so I had to head back to the boat so that I can get a massage. And the spa was so nice, and my massage therapist, she was so detailed. I've never had anybody sit down like this and look at my consultation, review it, make recommendations, and just like we had a whole consultation before. The room was set really nice. It was honestly the best massage that I have ever gotten. And then after that, it was time to sail away and say goodbye to Italy for now. So while we were on the boat, we wanted to grab something quick to eat. And then they were doing Wheel of Fortune inside the boat in the theater. I was so impressed with this theater. This theater was huge. For it to be on a boat, I was just like amazed. So we went into the theater where they were doing Wheel of Fortune.
Highlighted. If that is you, you have 3 options. You can spin the wheel. If you do so, I need you to call a consonant B through Z that you think is contained within the puzzle. Once those zeros beneath your name become numbers and you've got enough temporary cash within your bank, you can tell me that you'd like to buy.
The next day, we rolled up in Greece, and this is the day of my birthday. Greece was beautiful, and I actually woke up in like just enough time to capture this video as the boat is coming in to Greece to the dock. Imagine waking up on your birthday morning to this. So we had another excursion planned for this day, and we walked around. We had a tour of a museum. We saw some architecture. Then we did some shopping in the local area. And, you know, you go to certain places and you're like, I need to see certain things. I'm not leaving Greece unless I have a gyro. So we sat down in a nice place, and then we got something to eat before we headed back onto the bus. And it was so hot, and luckily they have a Starbucks on the boat. So we sat down and had Starbucks, and then we actually caught some music that was playing in the atrium in the boat. Then I had to head back to the room and get dressed for dinner. And this is me trying to finish my reel that I was shooting. And it was such a mess. I was trying to finish this reel. And then we had the perfect sunset. And we could not just resist taking some nice pictures. This is me. And then this is my mom. It looks almost like fake. It was so beautiful. And then we sat down for my dinner. I wanted to go to a steakhouse. So we had a 4-course meal. I got the prime rib, French onion soup. It was delicious. Our next stop was Dubrovnik, Croatia, and Croatia was so beautiful. And we didn't have anything planned, but we said, you know, let's go have some breakfast, and then we'll just walk around and see what's what. So we went downstairs. As you can see, they take sanitation and washing your hands very seriously on this boat. And honestly, this was the buffet. So there's several restaurants. Some are paid, some are free. This was the buffet that's complimentary. They serve 3 meals a day. We actually ate there a lot. They had so many options. The food was so good, and everything was just amazing there. So we went out, we went on a drive, and we were driving around, just taking a look at everything. And so Croatia was in the middle of a heat wave. It was literally over 100 degrees there. It was so hot. So this is the town where a lot of people are going to Croatia right now because it's known to be so pretty. And it was very crowded. It was extremely hot. And this was kind of like my down day. Like after we did this, I was like, I'm exhausted from waking up early every single day, doing everything. And this heat is not helping. So I was just like a hot, sweaty mess. And I was like, I just need to go back to the boat, and then we can resume everything. I need a little nap. So I needed to do that. This is me after like hot, sweaty mess. And I just came back, sat on the balcony, and watched us kind of sail away. So after I cooled off, me and my mom decided to try out one of the other complimentary restaurants that they have. This is more upscale. They serve you. So we had a lovely 4-course meal there. It was very, very nice. She was dying to go here from day one. But they're a little seafoody, and I don't do seafood. So I had to just wait until the menu changes daily. I had to wait until they had something that, you know, I would be able to eat as well. So here is us eating at the restaurant. Everything was amazing. Again, just this boat was amazing. Like, we're already planning next year's trip because everything was just perfect. After that, we wanted to check out the casino because the casino was huge. It was almost like half a floor on the boat. It was really, really big. So we decided to try our hands at gambling a little bit. I'm not a gambler. I'll be like, I'm gonna give it like $20, and then if I lose it, I'm done. I'm not gonna sit here and gamble. So after we lost all our money, we went upstairs to like the shopping area, and I got this cute little ankle bracelet, and then we decided to go to the adult nightclub ish and have some drinks. This band was so good, and I think like after 11 it's like only 18 and over, but when you're 40, 18 is still mad young. So we did end up leaving that. Our last day was a day at sea, so we just chilled. We kind of ate, chilled. We did a little bit more gambling. I didn't really get a lot of pictures. At this point, I was kind of like over vlogging, and I was just trying to enjoy that last day. So we ended up docking in Venice, back in Italy, to head home. We had 3 flights to take. That was a lot, to say the least. But Venice was so pretty. I have to go back to Italy one day where I can just not be on a boat and walk around, and it was just gorgeous. So we got the shuttle to the airport. So our first flight was from Venice, and we went to Amsterdam. And Amsterdam was, you know, I didn't really get to see anything, obviously, when the airport. So, and then from Amsterdam, we went to London. And then from London, we flew back into New York. So it was overall just a long trip. But at this point, I was just like so anxious to get home. But just because I was tired. I mean, we had a 1-hour flight, hour and a half, and then a 7.5-hour flight. But it was beautiful. I had a blast again. We are waiting to do another trip next year because we just had so much more fun. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye.